43 minutes past the headlines. So much to talk about with the national stories that are making headlines right now. Russ Mitchell is with us for what's happening now in America. Hey, Russ.
Hey, Christy, good evening, and good evening to you at home. It was a bombshell day in court for former President Donald Trump's hush money trial. Trump's former attorney and fixer, Michael Cohen, took the stand to testify against his former boss. He's the key witness for the prosecution in the criminal case. Let's bring in NBC's Alice Barr, joining us now live from Washington. Alice, a lot going on today, and I understand there was a visitor from Ohio in court today.
That's right. That was Senator J.D. Vance, who was there to stand by former President Trump. You could see that in a couple of ways. He is potentially in the mix as a vice presidential running mate for the presumptive Republican nominee, former President Trump. And he's also able to speak. He's not enjoined by the gag order that is preventing Mr. Trump from speaking about jurors and witnesses. Senator Vance and also Senator Tommy Tuberville, who was there as well today, were able to speak about Michael Cohen in not very flattering terms. And of course, Michael Cohen is the star witness. He is really the linchpin of the case. And it's very striking to see him in that position because he was such a loyal defender of former President Trump for a long time. But he, today on the stand, testified about the central allegations here. He said that at the direction of and for the benefit of former President Trump, that he paid the then adult film star Stormy Daniels to stay quiet about an allegation of a sexual encounter with former President Trump in the lead up to the 2016 election in order to influence that election. That was at the heart of today, Russ.
I understand he'll be back on the stand tomorrow, then the prosecution takes over. The defense takes over. We were getting word last week that the prosecution could wrap its case later this week. What are you hearing about that?
That is still anticipated to be possible. We do expect that Michael Cohen's going to be on the stand for several days, and you can bet that when it gets to the cross-examination, that is going to be blistering. But yes, we are anticipating, not clear if this will be the very last witness, but prosecutors have signaled they could be done by the end of this week and handed over to the defense.
Okay, NBC's Alice Barr live in Washington, as always. Thank you.